Hey, y'all, I'm Christine Deane, and with me is.
Debbie Prediger.
So, we're excited because we want to talk to you today about a really cool tool, and it's one of my favorites that I use. And I was mentioning Debbie, hey, Debbie, do you have this tool? And she said,
Never heard of it.
there you go. And so we started looking at it. We're like, you know what? Maybe we need to share this with the rest of the world. So I'm going to share today my most trusted, which is one of my favorite Chrome extensions, which is like a little stalker app that follows you around when you're in LinkedIn. Okay. So it's always floating there. So every time you open LinkedIn, there it is, but you have to download it. So we're going to walk you through why we think this is an awesome thing, why you want to download it and add it to your list of awesome tools for networking. So one of the things about this though is there's a free version and there's a paid version, and you can do certain things with the paid version that you can't do with the free version, right? That's how that always works. But give it a try on even the free version side of it and see what you think. And I do have an affiliate code on that now that I think about it, but remind me later. All
Yep,
right, so
perfect.
let's go for a walk through LinkedIn and what that looks like. Okay. So let's say you wanted to make a connection, right? And I was saying, hey, Debbie, I'd like to introduce you to Alex Hitt. And she said, I would love to meet him. I'm like, oh, here, let's make sure you're on my most trusted first. So I typed in Debbie. I came to her profile. So here we are hanging out in her profile. What happens is my most trusted is up here, floating around in the corner, floating, following you wherever you go. And it always sticks this little bar right in the middle of people's profiles. So every time you open a profile, it gives us this right here. Be like, okay, well, let me see. I could here add Debbie as a trusted connection, which I definitely want to do. Right. I could ask the AI to write a message to Debbie, or I can get deeper insights into Debbie's personality. Now, this is really cool. Are you ready? We're going to hit it. All right. It says Debbie gives us a profile summary. So it's talking about you being a seasoned professional with a wealth of experience and business momentum and mindset, background as an empowerment coach, wellness. So basically, it's given us a nice summary of what she's got on her LinkedIn profile. What do you think, Debbie? Does this seem accurate to you?
Yeah, it seems accurate. But one of the things that really speared me is that it said that me and you were only a 2 out of 10 match. And I was like, how is that even possible? And is there an opportunity for me to optimize my LinkedIn profile so that I am obviously a better match for the people like you, because you are a 10 out of 10 match for me in my mind?
Well, it's exactly the way I look at it, right? So we're probably going to take a look at that lets you know, hey, I might want to take another look at my profile and see what adjustments I need to make so that I'm showing up for people's searches, right? When they're looking for something, am I popping in? Right. So we're going to need to do connections because you have to actually, before you can use this, you have to be connected. So I'm going to have to send you a connection request because we're technically not connected yet.
Okay.
But you've got the profile summary, the personality summary, right? And did you think the personality summary was accurate too?
It's very accurate. I was actually shocked that obviously I put some right things in my profile in order for it to come up with a personality summary.
Right.
Super
So they
cool.
use DISC, they use MBTI, and they make a reference to the Enneagram personality test. So they're not always accurate. Sometimes people are more salesy on their LinkedIn profile if they're in sales or if they're a business owner, right? So sometimes it'll say high D when that's not the case. So don't always let that. It's not always 100% accurate, of course, but it says, Debbie would like to get excited about, and they gave some topic ideas. These would all be good conversation starters for her, right? And if I wanted to talk to and say, well, let me let's ask the chat GPT to write something. So when I clicked this, it came up with the question down here. So judge the personality type from their profile and answer these questions. How should I start a meeting with them? What would truly resonate, right? So we could ask the question and let's see what our AI does. I usually don't use this feature, but there's some really cool features in here, right? Here we go. So to start a meeting with Debbie, acknowledge her extensive experience in training, coaching, and public speaking. Recognize her commitment to empower the community, community building, success. Discuss strategies for fostering emotional resilience and wellness. Share insights on creating impactful partnerships and facilitating personal growth. So any of these topics, if you're involved in any of that, those are of interest to you, right? Those would all be great topics to send a message and talk to Debbie, right? So I'm going to hit hide in the upper corner. Now it says second level. So I have to actually be connected with people before I can connect them through the system. So I'm going to send a connection request. All right, Debbie, headed your way. So let's connect. Here it goes. All right, so if you accept that, now that we're connected, now I can actually connect you with other people using the system. And this is one of the things that I use it for most, because I absolutely love how quick and easy the My Most Trusted is when it comes to connecting people. Okay.
I'm just waiting for it to show up on my phone, but I'll answer it as soon as I get it.
And I say, or you could go up on to My Network, right? And you should have invitations. So events, people that want to connect, that kind of stuff should all be in there too.
There it is. Got it.
Find it? Okay. I'm going to go backwards. Go back to your profile. Here we go. Ah, there it is, first level. So now that she's a first level connection, now I can connect her to people. So my little pieces at the top here. So right here, right? So there's the connections. There was one where we did a rollover before. Is it not rolling? Oh, it's thinking right now because you're now a connection.
It reevaluates.
I'm going to refresh that one more time. Go. Magic LinkedIn. All right, here we go. And here's My Most Trusted up here in the corner, following me around. Okay, so now right here, I can add Debbie as a trusted connection, but I have to be connected with her first. So it's letting me do that now. Okay, so, oh, that's what you were talking about. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. So when you go over the number, inside My Most Trusted, you get to say who you're looking for. And so it will give you suggestions on who you should connect with based on that criteria. And it will give you a number score, right? So it says, Debbie does not match the criteria of being located in Texas. I have that listed as my first priority, which really doesn't matter, but it's in there. Additionally, while she has experience in coaching empowerment, her current job title is Certified Joyly Ambassador. So does not directly align with the specific roles of, now these are the roles that I listed of people I wanted to meet. I said I wanted to meet business coaches, life coaches, executives, influencers, right? So this is my list. So they made the score low because her current job title is an ambassador, right? So that made her a 2 out of 10, even though she and I are like so wonderfully aligned. It's amazing. Okay, so you might want to take a look and see on your profile, what does it say, right? As it's showing you and the light that you want to be shown. So you might have to go in and make some changes on that. So right here, I can invite Debbie to upgrade to at a discounted rate to join. And I think it's right around $50 now for the monthly for the paid version. I use it so much for connecting that it's worth it to me. If I wanted to ask the AI to write you a message, but right here, I'm going to go ahead and add you as a trusted connection. So Debbie, what tag would you like me to put you under?
What kind of, okay, so work colleague, I think business networking makes sense for us.
Well, so what would be the number one thing you would want me to remember you for if I'm going to introduce you to somebody?
Yeah, I think that as a connector, I am that person that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And I have real relationships where when I introduce you to somebody, it's going to make a difference in your life.
Absolutely. So do you want me to just introduce you as a connector, or do you have a service you would like me to be able to highlight and look for your ideal client?
Okay, so I teach online course creation for businesses and for individuals. So if they are, people that have this message, this mission, this thing that they desire the world to know, then I help them get their message out into the world. So that's part of the
So that's the tag I'm going to add, is going to be teaches online course creation.
Okay, I didn't realize you could create your own tag. Perfect.
Yeah, see? Now, right here, when you put the new one in, I think they only let you add one, and then you can go edit and add more, unless they've updated that. But like you said, you might want to do, so you can only select one item, but I can go back and add more tags later, okay? So I'm going to say, yes, I trust this person.
Okay.
So now that I trust you, okay, you're all set. You're now part of my trusted connection. Think of this as like a secret society within LinkedIn.
I love it. I can't believe I didn't know it.
Okay, great. Now what it did is it automatically is creating a message. It will not send it without you telling it to, but hey, just want to say how amazing it is that you're a certified pastor. So the AI wrote this for me. Your dedication to spreading joy and positivity is truly inspiring. Keep shining bright. Now it was written by, I want to say Brits. So I'm going to do FYI and change the wording instead of okay, because why would you start a paragraph with okay? That's just weird. And added you to my most trusted network because I value our friendship and want to help you grow. Here's the website. Let's keep the relationship alive. And so this sends her the link so that she can also find out more about my most trusted and download it. And if you like, I'll sit with you and help you set it up correctly. You'll get so many introductions from it. So I'm going to go ahead and send that so that you now have the link. So if you want to get it, and if you want to get a discount, let me know, right? Because I'll give you my little invite you for a lower price. But so now that you're in my network, that opens up a world of possibilities, because one of the things you're going to notice is right here, view profile, create tags. So remember we talked about creating tags right here. I can add more tags to you if I wanted. So if I go in here, enter the name of the tag to add. So if I'm going to add you for business networking, because you're amazing at that. So now that's another tag that you've got. Okay. In addition to, let's see, what else did you want to be known for? Is it business coaching? Is that kind of what it is too?
Yeah, so I consult with bigger organizations to strategize on how to bring in more business and to take their message and make a bigger impact with it. So
there we go. Business consultant. I added that too. So now I added more tags. Okay. I'm hitting save.
Okay. So also, I think something to do with, strategy with different platforms. So really a higher understanding of what different software packages and platforms there are and how to utilize that in your business. And I know that's not a tag, so
we'd have to figure out what that tag would be. So software platform advisor.
That's exactly the words I was thinking.
Okay, so I'm going to put that in there, and that's also going to be another tag. Okay, I'm going to hit save. Right. All right. Now, one of the other cool things is I want to introduce you to somebody. So now you're connected. We've got the tags on that I wanted. There's a handshake right here is the handshake. So when I click that handshake, it's going to automatically pop this up. It's going to say, who do you want to introduce Debbie to? Oh, well, I want to introduce Debbie to Alex Hitt because he's freaking amazing. So, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Come back here, Alex. There he is. I'm going to click on Alex. Okay. So it automatically starts saying, hi, Alex, allow me to introduce you to Debbie. Alex or Debbie, Alex is, so we'll say an amazing connector and loves, let's see, affiliate programs. And he's part of the Great Discovery. Whoop, and that's technically capitalized. Here we go. And then we'll tell Alex, let me say, Debbie is new to the Great Discovery, but is eagerly diving in with both feet. She also teaches creation, online course creation, and offers business consulting. Okay, and I'm going to say would love for you to chat each other, or however you want to phrase it. Okay. Let's see. And I think I'll tell him that create go high level for the Great Discovery. There we go.
Yeah, that was the thing I was thinking he would want to know.
Yeah. Give her that, go back, fix your typos. There we go. Okay. So now when I hit introduce, so what happens here, open a group chat with all parties. Okay. So that'll create a LinkedIn three-way message. Share this introduction as a LinkedIn post, which means it'll create a post that will post so that you can let people know that you're introducing these two people, which elevates each of them with your audience and elevates you with their audiences, because it'll actually tag both people. And then it'll also send an email. So they'll do a 3-way introduction email. All that with that one little message I just did. So if I say, yes, introduce, and remember, it'll do the email automatically, but it won't do the 3-way message or the post without you approving it first. Here we go. There it goes. There's the AI busy at work. So what I just typed is what's in the message. There it is. So I'm going to send that so we can introduce you to each other.
Okay, perfect.
So now you should see it on your side. And can you see my post popping up?
Yes.
It says I've just introduced. So the AI wrote an introduction here announcing it. It did a quick little summary of Debbie and a quick little summary of Alex. Hope you two make magic. It adds a bunch of tags to it. Now, of course, this being the world of short attention spans, you know, we of course always need to have an image to go with everything.
I agree.
So let me add an image to this. And so I usually create a bunch of them ahead of time. This way they're ready to roll at any given point when I need something. So if you do a series of them, my get connected posts is what I call them. And so it's that whole get connected with. So I'm going to download one right now. Let's see. And I will pull that into it. So download JPEG. So if you're a Canva user, I create one and then I duplicate it and then change things on it so that I can have a bunch of them ready to roll. So I'm going to download that and then I'm going to upload it. Here it comes. And we are going to add an image. This way more people will look at it. And so here it is with the image. And then I can decide if I want to post now. And there's, of course, schedule for later if I want to schedule it for later. But there's no reason not to do it right now. But if I'm doing a lot of introductions, I will schedule them out sometimes. This way they're not all back to back to back. So now I have publicly tagged both of you, drawing attention to both of you. And it already sent a 3-way message. So in my most trusted here, it helps me keep track of what I'm doing and who I've introduced, right? So now I have 199 people within this mini system that I can introduce with almost 32,000 people in the entire network. What's really nice about it, though, is you can ask people for introductions. Yes. So if you're looking for connections, like right here, match me. Let our AI match you with great people. So it's got an AI match feature. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Right. So I would like to meet people should be located in not be and where it is. And you might do update. Okay, it's great. I've got it. That's where you set who it is that you're looking for. Right. And if you're looking for specific people, find and add people to your trusted connections. All right. So that's got all sorts of fun stuff. But let's say you're looking and I want to do a search. We're going to go to search. And I don't want to do search first degree. I want to search second degree. So these are people that my friends know. And the keyword I want to meet coaches. Okay. So I'm going to do a search for coach. I might need to, there we go. All right. So they've got people here and I can request introductions, right? So this person is trusted by Daniel Andrews, who I'm connected with. So I can actually request an introduction. I'm going to need to say why, right? So here's another one, request introduction. This is Daniel. So if I keep scrolling down, I'll see this person is known by Lisa. This is known by Annie, right? So I can go through and ask for introductions as we go. So if this person right here, best-selling author, TEDx speaker, right? That looks like somebody I want to meet. So I would say he's on a mission to help 100,000 entrepreneurs find success and balance. I mean, I like those lofty goals. You know, he's in the Nashville area. Nice. So if I go here, request introduction. So I need to let Annie know why I want to meet him. I love meeting coaches that are changing the world. Let's see. I'm going to request that introduction. So it's going to Annie. She's going to get a request saying, hey, would you mind introducing me to? So may I contact this person, or can you introduce me? I love meeting coaches that are changing the world. I'm going to send that to Annie. You see how fast that was to ask? So now I've got a handshake.
Wow. So seamless.
Right.
Like
It's
it's
just
really a
boom, boom,
CRM
boom.
as well, because it's all documented of who you've connected and requested. So
Exactly. So you know who it is that you've talked to it and who you've sent referrals to. And that makes it easier for me to keep track. Did I already connect that person? Right. So it's a fun playground to play in. So I really like My Most Trusted. For those of us that are love to connect people, it just makes it nice, easy. It automates a lot of the process. So one of my favorite tools.
yeah. And, as professionals, we're hanging out on LinkedIn. We want to learn about other people. We're using it for so many things. And this little extra piece, it to me, it's like that business card. You're in a real in-person networking thing and you're like, hey, boom, let's start this conversation there. Does that make sense to you? Like you're literally using it as your CRM and your connection and making sure that who knows who, and kind of stay out of the FB world where we don't really have trusted connections, but often is the easy go-to. So thank you
Right.
for the solution that you just offered today. Is like, wowzers.
Awesome. Feel free to share because, tide rises all.
Absolutely.